On October 31, 1959, sportswriter Red Smith weighed in with his opinions on the American League's expansion talk, clarifying that for the 1960 season at least, there would be no outright repudiation of baseball's public promises to the Continental League's founders. He added that there was no doubt that the time was ripe for big league expansion, but that any move to increase the membership of the American or National Leagues at that time would be a brazen violation of the pledges of support which those groups had made to the Continental League. Red reminded his readers that these entrenched interests openly encouraged Bill Shea, Branch Rickey, and us, the founders, to prepare new ground for our big league franchises. He warned the big league interests that they were bound by their word to refrain from invading such territories until the Continental League had time to organize, or else put themselves away as liars, saboteurs, and scheming monopolists. Red then noted that until this last week in October, Baseball Commissioner Ford Frick had openly and repeatedly endorsed the Third League project. But then Frick backtracked on his words and commitment when meeting with Cronin and his expansion committee. The two prior meetings with Branch in May and August constituted to Branch unqualified assurance of encouragement and what appeared by all means to be cooperation from organized baseball. Red closed his column, noting that the man who could contribute greatly towards recognizing the Continental League clubs as Major League was former television commentator Leo Durocher, because he bore the Major League stamp, and having him in the Continental League would not make the Third League Major League, in fact, but it would do so in the public's mind. It was also reported that day by the Sporting News that a new proposal had been made by two of the three members of the American League's expansion committee that the league might just add one new member instead of expanding to 10 clubs, and that it would also try to induce the National League to add one new member and participate in a revolutionary interleague schedule. The proposal, yet to be presented to the full committee, would place the new American League franchise in Minneapolis-St. Paul, while the National League would fulfill its desire to have a club in New York. The unbalanced makeup in the 9-team leagues would be solved by playing 36 of a 164-game schedule in the opposite league. Each club would meet each member of its own league 16 times and each member of the other league 4 times.